Hi guys. It is Sunday night and we're having a meeting, so we'll see if anybody shows up. I've got a few things to talk about. First of all, Sunday night shout out this week is going to Denise. She's been back. She hit 6 of 7 this week. She'd been out for a while and she's had a lot of life stuff happening, but to get back and get 6 workouts in this week, awesome sauce. And I hope she gets back to it tomorrow with, never miss a Monday. But yes, Denise is the Sunday night shout out tonight. So then what I wanted to talk about tonight was, first of all, reflections. Like we're running a group for the Ultimate Portion Fix, and we're talking about food and feelings and things like that. And when I am journaling and keeping track of like how I feel and things like that, that does help with what I eat. That being said, I have not been sticking to a meal plan for the last 2 weeks. I think I've mentioned several times about feeling overwhelmed and feeling like life is just coming at me too fast, and that's reflected in how I've been eating. Life is coming at me too fast, and I'm not doing anything to help myself out. I've not meal prepped for the last 2 weeks. That's led us to eating out more, which always is not as healthy as what you can eat at home. And then it's just also kind of this like the world is up in the air kind of feeling that I've had, which isn't a good place to be either. And then I've also been eating more sugar because of all the craziness, and that's not a good habit to have, but it is something that I fall back into when life feels crazy. I do tend to treat myself with treats. And I made a cheesecake on Friday for my husband's birthday, so I have been eating more than my share of cheesecake, but tomorrow's a new day. But so talking about reflections and how I feel relates to how well I'm eating, and how well I'm eating does impact how I feel. Because if I would just get myself together and eat like I am fueling my body instead of, that's better. Eat like I'm fueling my body instead of fueling my emotions, then my body feels better and my emotions are under control better. But it's one of those things like, you could do better, but you're just not ready to do it yet. Okay, so another thing I was going to talk about is like bad habits. And we've been doing the Ultimate Portion Fix for 3 weeks now. Supposed to be doing the Ultimate Portion Fix for 3 weeks now. And so it's talking about what bad habits have you lessened. I'm fully using all of my bad habits right now. I'm doing the things like bad habits that I had eliminated before, like eating the kids' snacks. Like I ate Cheetos, I don't know, a few times last week. So those are bad habits that I'm going to get in check this week. But that's one of the things, like I don't usually buy snacks for the kids that are things that tempt me. Like I don't buy plain potato chips because those are one of my weaknesses. I don't buy Cheetos usually, but they were on sale, buy one get one free, and the kids asked for them. So yeah, but that's one of my biggest bad habits is like, and it's not just eating the kids' snacks, it's the mindless snacking. Because if I'm stealing snacks from them, I'm not counting what I'm eating. So it's not like you can't have whatever snacks they're having, just count it and account for it in your daily consumption of food. And that being said, when I eat kids' snacks, I don't feel as good. If I eat Shakeology, or I drink Shakeology, or I eat fruits and vegetables for a snack, or apples and peanut butter. Those are things that are fueling my body, whereas like Cheetos are just Cheetos. They're just puffed up corn, so they're not really a good fuel for your body. So then another thing we were going to talk about is, are you eating less processed food? I am not. I have been eating so much processed food, and it's a bad habit, and it's convenience and it's comfort, even though it's garbage. So I'm not the poster child for success this week, but I'm admitting it, and I have a whole new plan for how to get back on track next week. And then have you come back on sugary foods or drinks? I don't drink sugary drinks, so that's not a problem. Sugary foods, like I said, I've been eating cheesecake because it's my husband's birthday and I made a cheesecake. So I've been eating it for breakfast the last 2 days and then having another piece at some point during the day. It's here, it's delicious, and it's a treat. So no, my sugar's not been great. And then I also, I won this wine basket at the MOPS group last week, and I haven't drank the wine yet because I've been taking a break from drinking for a few weeks, but it came with chocolate in it. So I've been, before the cheesecake, I was having a little piece of chocolate every night before I would go to bed. Yeah, out of control. Life is out of control, so then I've been out of control, and then life continues to be out of control. It's a cycle. And then, okay, so what good habits have you adopted? So like I said, I have fallen back into a lot of my bad habits. So this week I'm going to get back into adopting my good habits. So the first thing is I have a meal plan this week. It's pretty simple. I'm going to do my regular breakfast of scrambled eggs, broccoli, and toast. For lunch, I'm going to eat a pretty basic salad, lettuce, tomatoes, and cucumbers with a protein, probably fish or chicken or shrimp, depending on, I think I just have fish and shrimp in my freezer. So I'm going to have that for lunch. And then I need, I've cut up the lettuce. I need to make some shrimp tomorrow, but I can do that. And then for dinner, we're going to have spaghetti squash with tomato sauce with meat in it, and some ricotta cheese. So that will be dinner. My kids are going to eat regular spaghetti, but so I've got a plan, and I do well with having spaghetti squash. So I'm going to make that tomorrow too. Today was not food prep day. That's going to be tomorrow. I am going back to not stealing the kids' snacks. I'm going to pack Shakeology when I'm out with the kids to have as my snack, and I'm going to get back to tracking, because that's another thing I've not been doing, is tracking my containers. So I'm going to track my containers and see where I'm at and make sure that I am eating in line with what my goals are. So yeah, those are the good habits. I'm also trying something I've done before that I haven't done in a while, which is 5 on, 2 off. My goal is to be on point Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday, not to go wild, but not to have to be, not to track probably, I won't track my containers, but still to try and eat some vegetables, still try and get my Shakeology, still eat portion sizes, but not be as regimented. And hopefully then this will be a way to find some balance for me, because right now I've been trying to, because I'm running this Ultimate Portion Fix thing, in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, I need to be on point. I need to be 150%. I need to be measuring. I need to be tracking. I need to be doing all the things. And for whatever reason, I have been not going to do it. Not going to do it. I think it's part of it is that whole, if I can't do it perfectly, then why do it at all? So then I'm just going to do it all the way wrong. So 5 and 2 is my plan for the next week. We'll see how it goes. It's another crazy week with everything. The kids' activities have picked up. We're full swing and busy, which is good. It just requires planning and sticking to it. And, the whole thing about meal prepping or meal planning, meal prepping isn't half the battle. It is the battle. And then the whole thing about if you fail to plan, then plan to fail. So I have a plan. Hopefully it gets me through. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about is tomorrow is September 30th. That means Tuesday is October 1st. And I am going to run a Hottober challenge. There's a prize. I haven't decided what it's going to be yet, mostly because I came up with it today. Something cute, something fun, something we would all love to have. But the goal is if you get 20 workouts in October, you'll be entered in the draw. It's going to be a real prize. It's not just going to be a package of Shakeology. 20 workouts in October, you will be eligible to be entered in the drawing for the prize. So yeah, that's the goal for Hottober. Also, October 1st is when MM100 goes live. So if you aren't part of the early VIP access, Tuesday is your day. You could start it and be done like January 1st. I don't know. I should have looked at that beforehand. But yeah, I am loving the program. I'm loving that it's 30 minutes. I'm loving the variety. I'm loving the results I'm seeing, even though my nutrition is not great. I did take measurements this last week. This is not on what I was going to talk about, but whatever. I did take measurements last week, and I don't have them in front of me, but I was down more than I expected with my eating off the wagon. I didn't expect to actually see any improvements, but the one I remember the most is that my chest was down an inch and my waist was down another inch. So it works to show up for 63 days, 64. No, 63. Tomorrow will be 64. It works. It'd work even better if I could get my nutrition on track. But 5 and 2, that's going to work this week. So yeah, Hottober challenge, 20 workouts in October. I'll keep track of it and get you entered in the drawing because you're all going to do it. 20 workouts is like 5 a week. That's giving you the weekends off. So yeah, you can do it. Yeah, and tomorrow's Monday. Never miss a Monday. So I'll probably be messaging everybody tomorrow to touch base about Hottober. So yeah, have a good night. This is the end of our meeting. See you soon.